And we are live on the Global Virtual Teen Talent Contest. Yes, we are. I got the video playing. Where are you? Okay, man.
And you're watching CTV on the high
We love you on Windy City Live. Yes, we do. Tell us, how did all this happen? How did this come about?
Well, I play me. I play Val Warner in Chirac, which is really cool. So when people see this movie, they are literally seeing Val, and I am a reporter in the movie.
We talk about the violence, but what can we do?
I think we got to be engaged, and I think engaged in a number of things. In our block, in our home, in our neighborhood, we got to be engaged. We got to fight the issues. We got to fight a government that is abandoned, whole communities on the south and the west side. We got to fight a governor who's cut out every youth employment program, who's cut out violence prevention programs, who's abandoned our communities and the poor and the vulnerable. And I think we got to reach out to our brothers on the street and love them and respect them and help them, not just demonize them.
I'll just say like this. First of all, in the history of coming to Chicago and telling my jokes as a young cat. I'm 37 now. I started about almost 15 years ago. Elroy taking me under his wing, let me do some jokes here and there for the radio stations and all that kind of stuff.
I learned that no matter what you do and how much of a genuine heart you have, and if you're coming from a good place, people are going to criticize if they don't agree with what you're doing.
Okay, bye.
Yo, what's up? It's your man, Tony Schofield from 106.3 Chicago's R&B, and you are watching Men on Higher Learning. Now, I used to hang around with some men that was into some higher learning. It just wasn't that kind of higher learning, but I got myself together now, okay?
What is it that you do in your quiet time, in your meditation time, that allows you to bring us the films that you do?
I sit courtside in Madison Square Garden, world's most famous arena.
And that is our sponsor for the day. That would be StreamYard. Thank you, StreamYard, for being the official sponsor for the Global Virtual Teen Talent Contest as we prepare for our first contestant. But before we do, let us first bring on the judges. Hi, judges. Thank you so much for joining us on the September round.
Hi, my name is Jordan Jackman. I'm 12 years old, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
He's our winner from last week.
I was like, who's that? Playing piano and playing basketball.
Where is he at? Let me stop the screen right quick. Now that is what's his name? Jordan Jackman. He was the winner from last month. From the August.
Oh wow.
And he now let me say this. He, compared to the other singer, is not the best singer, but he got the most votes, and that's what this show is all about. The most votes. You can be the best dancer, singer, artist in the world, but if you didn't get the votes, tell them, Falake.
It does not matter, right?
Right. Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Jordan is out of Atlanta. He's got an awesome team behind him. His mom is a manager for him. And
I'm just so blown away every month. But this little pint-sized young man with Ian Hart, yes, we are excited about what he'll do in the future and the rest of our contestants. But Zelda's right. Yeah, it takes a village, takes a team. So make sure, I've told everybody, please let everybody know what we're doing here. It helps us grow and it helps you as well.
That's true.
Working on.
That is true.
Yep.
So with that being said, we're going to allow the world to see our winner from last month, and that would be Jordan Jackman.
Hi, my name is Jordan Jackman. I'm 12 years old, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. My favorite hobbies are cooking. Also, I like playing piano and playing basketball.
And now he sings a song for us.
I was like, where did he go? There he
is. In the sky, you'll get by. If you smile, there may be fear and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness all over the tears. Maybe ever so near. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll find that life is still worthwhile. You just smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile, there'll be fear and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow. Hi, my name is Shanissa Ha, and I'm 15 years old. I basically live in Australia.
Just a moment before we start the contestants out, because we have not introduced our judges. So take it away. Oh, Rafiki Kai said, great to see young talent leaning into its potential. Thank you, Rafiki Kai. Thank you so much for joining us on the September issue of edition of the Global Virtual Teen Talent Contest. And we will continue with our judges. And my right hand, left foot, right foot.
Everything.
I'm gonna call her tentacles because she's just all over the place. She does everything. That would be for Lucky. Kayeshe. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Thank you very much.
I love that. I'm gonna start calling myself tentacles. Thank you for saying that.
That's a good one for Lucky because you're everywhere like this.
I'm all over the place. Bless your heart.
I'm so thrilled to be with you again today. Dee, thank you for joining us. Zelda, thank you for the opportunity to find this talent. I scour the earth and find you some incredible young people each month from all over the globe. And so this time, for the very first time ever, we have a yo-yo champion. We have, we have a young man from Bulgaria. So we have our first person from Bulgaria as well today. We go back to Australia today, but this time we have a young lady from Australia. And then we have an artist from Los Angeles.
Mm.
And I'm so excited. Like I told Zelda, a few people at the last minute kind of needed to shift and sign with an agency and needed to kind of not do this at this time. But just to give you an idea of the kind of people that we get, one of the next contests, you'll see an African American dancer who does Irish dancing. She's part Irish.
Wow.
11% Irish. And I just keep watching, keep rolling with us. Just every time it's something different. The ladies can tell you. We had an acro dancer before, so you're in for a treat as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'd never heard the term Afro dancer. I'm like, what is I heard modern dance, you know, we old school. Modern Afro dancer. Oh, okay. Well, we got times, yeah.
Mm-hmm. We've had bestsellers on the show. We had a Guinness World Record holder. So this is
We've had some major talent.
Absolutely.
So thank you for doing the work that you do to bring that talent in, and kudos and thumbs up to all the contestants. We know you'll do well, as you always do. And Falake failed to mention that she is a child prodigy herself. She's very modest. I'd be like, yep, look, I'm a child prodigy. Yes, you need to know this. I can sing, I can dance, I can act, I can write, I can swim, I can do all of that. Hula, I can do all of that. I want to tell you everything. But Falake, thank you for your service and your commitment to this project, because I could not do it without you. It's a we thing. It's a team thing. It's a team.
Teamwork makes the dream work, they say.
Right. Tell them, Digital Diva. Tell them. And speaking of Digital Diva 2.0, what is that, D, for our viewers who are watching who don't have?
You know what? I started that like 13 years ago. In Chicago, I was one of the earliest women in the technology scene there. And I had created Digital Diva 2.0 as a way to introduce more women into technology. And we used to do like monthly meetings, and we had resources, and I would feature a female tech founder every single month at that event. So that's how Digital Diva 2.0 started, because I was so excited about the technology space. And I would go to these meetings and be one of maybe one or two women in every single meeting at that time. And I was like, man, we got to get more women involved. So that's how Digital Diva 2.0 was born, which we're thinking about bringing it back because it was so successful at that time.
Yeah, I was like, why just stop?
Yeah, I still have it online. Actually, we still have a group and stuff, but I think we're going to look at bringing that back, because there's always opportunity to focus on female founders in the tech space. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have to bring that back. But that was kind of the beginning of me and that tech space. And at the time I was in radio, and that's how, we met. But we were seeing, I was like an early adopter to technology, seeing that there were going to be so many changes in the future, and trying to figure out how that was going to fit into me as a personality, or, having a radio job. And I just said, man, one day I'm not going to have a job at the rate this is going. And so I said, all right, I better figure this out now. And then that's how my first site got up, which was Nowhere Woman News, which is a women's, Black women's news site, which was a spinoff of the printout magazine that I had. And so I realized, wow, you could reach all these people online. But, then you also got to look at different things, like how you can monetize things. And one site is just not going to get it. So we decided to become a women's ad network, where we brought all these other publications into the fold and had millions of paid, views online as one of the earlier sites, and just kept evolving to creating a social media site, Pixely, Pixeoly.com. And then there's an app in the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. And then Click, which is a short video app, it's a US company, and you can go there and create videos and upload them. And we have people all around the world, which is amazing. Just like we have these artists, when you go to Click, so there's people all over the world doing videos. So, to all the teen talent, you got to go to Click, KLIKCLIK, and upload your videos.
And upload those videos.
Yeah, so everything I do is in the tech space, and I love it.
what would you say to the youth who are watching who are not quite sure, especially the females, the little ladies?
I think one of the things, and which is why I was thinking about Digital Diva 2.0 too, is because we used to host, not only did I host, these events showcasing female founders, but I also used to have classes. Like I had WordPress classes. They'd come take like a 4-week or 6-week WordPress class and learn how to do WordPress. We had coding classes. So I would say to, the youth period, especially young kids of color, it's an opportunity. Learn how to code, and learn what you love to do in this space, and you can do it and make a really good living, whether it's digital marketing or if you really want to code and build things, you're able to do that. There's courses and there's a lot of opportunities. So I suggest that's where our kids really need to be headed, and that's a place you can be. I know a kid that was 13 and sold his first
yes,
he sold his first business at 13 and made several $100,000. His mom had to do the paperwork. He didn't even know what to do, but he had created a game, and someone saw that game, and that offer came through the parents, and the uncle helped him out and sold his deal. So I'm just saying there's opportunity, and there are no restrictions on you, because if you are good at what you do, they're really not going to care what you did, what school you went to or anything else. If you know if you can build stuff,
right? You can build stuff, they will come.
Build stuff. You got good things. You got people coming. You got talent. Then that talent will speak for itself. So definitely, that's the opportunity. That's the future, and I really hope our kids lean into that more.
I'm wondering. I'm thinking about, now that you mentioned that, how would one of those teens who's doing coding and digital work, how would that fit into the contest? How could we, if we got one of those? Well,
because we talked about that before, where we were talking about you doing some, tech stuff where we come in and do some stuff too. But I mean, that's a possibility. That is a possibility if there are kids out there and they've got startups and they want to feature what they do. Just like you've got that video of them dancing, there can be that opportunity for them to talk about their projects and have a link to the site and that type of thing.
Okay.
So there's a way.
Oh, okay. And they could do a little demonstration.
Yeah, right there with the video, and they can show, whatever that app is, and it's very easy. All they got to do, they can put up a featured page of the app and everything. So
okay, that pretty much tells that story. Okay, we're about to be joined by the Airman. Airman was in the air traveling, and now he's joined us.
He was.
Hey, G.
There he is.
Early in the air. Yay.
Traffic control is out there.
He said traffic control. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't do traffic anymore.
He was air traffic control.
Yeah.
Should check with me first. Oops, I don't do that anymore. Oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
So I know people are wondering, what are they talking about, Airman? What is that all about? Tell us,
right.
You know, but the public doesn't know.
Well, you got to be sort of creative when you're on radio, and Airman worked out for me, and it's still working out to this day, because I think more people call me Airman. Well, it's on my license plate too, so that doesn't help matters.
Is it?
Right.
So more people call me Airman than they do my name. But so I need to change that and make that part of my government, because it's worked out for me through the years,
Okay.
Yeah, some people probably don't even know your name, G.
No.
They only know me by Airman, and I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Yes.
Who's Gene?
Did Zelda tell you we were out earlier, what was it, Thursday, and we walked into each other?
Yes, I saw that, because I saw the video, and then I talked to her. She did tell me. Wow.
I had to leave early, man, because they had State Street in such shambles, talking about they were going to tow cars off the street. So I was like, no, they will not tow Airman, so I'm out of here.
That's right.
Oh, like, goodbye.
Wow. But give us your background, Gene. Everybody doesn't know about us back in the day.
Can y'all see me well? Because I'm looking at this.
We see you just fine.
It's probably all right. That's more.
You're a little blurred in and out sometime now. I don't know why you're a little blurry, but we see you.
I'm trying to work this out. But nonetheless, my airman came from the radio days. It worked out for me very, very well. Like I said, now I'm back in GCI specifically because GCI was the station to be on. If you got on GCI, man, you were on the station. And a lot of people, even though sometimes, you know what, Howard told me, he said, Gene, we were back on in the 90s and here we are in the millennium now. So the people that were listening back in the 90s aren't the same people that are listening today.
No, they're not.
So he's like, you got to start all over again, man, and let them know who Airman is.
I love that. He's like, you got to start all over again.
It sounds like a comic book.
Huh?
It sounds like a comic book, Airman.
Well, it served my purpose, and Howard was so right. So now here it is. A lot of people have still heard of us because we're in that age bracket where listeners back in the day, some of them weren't as old as we were. They were a little bit younger, but they still know who you are. But if you stay off the air long enough, he's right. You got to start all over from the ground up and work yourself up, which is cool too, because it's almost like a fresh and new beginning. So you got to keep yourself active in whatever ways with all the platforms that you have. There's almost absolutely no reason, if you still want to be able to be out there, for you not to be able to make that contact. So now I find myself doing it from radio to now the platforms, social media platforms, and still with my own radio station that I'm designing at home. I got everything ready. I think I'll be on the air starting next month. So Zelda, I'm gonna need some of your TV viewers to pass the word through your social media pages. Everybody needs to know. So if they can all download that app that I'll be on and listen for a second or two, that's just going to make the listenership go up. And my goal is to get it from off the internet onto a satellite radio station or an FM dial here in Chicago.
Absolutely. We know that.
So it's just taking another step in a different direction with the experience that we've gained and the knowledge that we picked up through the years, and now going into ownership, because we've always worked for someone else, but now you try to make it happen so you can work for yourself, especially with the COVID coming through and knocking out many jobs. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, for sure.
So
said, you got this. Thank you for
you know what? Some guy, and that D, you might know him. His name is Quasi. Do you know him?
Yeah, I know
Quasi's a PR guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
public relations. Yeah, I know Quasi.
He came into the cafe here where I'm at now, and he saw me, and he was like, because we worked together at Soul, and he's like, "Hey, Gene, man, I haven't seen you in so long." So in short, I told him about the radio station, and I showed him a picture of it, and a couple days later, he sent me an article that said this one gentleman had not taken on the job, and he was working in the basement of his home or of his mother's home and trying to build the radio station, and she put him out because he wasn't making any money. So she kicked him out. He ended up in a van, and he kept going, and now he's one of the biggest black radio owners here. I think he's Radio 1.
Wow.
So talk about motivation, man. I said, man, I really appreciate that, because that's motivation. And he said, Gene, if anybody could do it, you can do it. You got it. So that's the support, from your family. That's where I'm at. It's a new page.
It's a new page. We definitely support you in that endeavor. We greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And I know y'all could.
And we can count us that we're here. That's what we're here for.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
We're joined by the executive producer of the Female Solution, which is also going on right now as we speak. And Naima Latif just stepped in for just a moment because she's running the show over there to share some news with us, Naima.
Well, of course, we, as always.
Get some feedback there.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Deborah Smith said, "You got this," and she also says, "All right, Airman."
All right. Oh, she heard that. That's cool. I'm liking that.
Yeah, Airman is hot. So, what's going on today on the Female Solution, Naima?
So today we're having quite a discussion. with Mama D. And, you know, she's addressing some of our global concerns and how we, as a people, we all laugh in the same language. We all smile in the same language. We all create joy in the same language. So can we all understand that we are one people? And one of the things that we're challenged with right now with this global pandemic is that we're covering our smile, covering our joy, distancing ourselves, and we have to reconnect so that we don't lose this capacity to see ourselves as one human family. So she's giving us a bit of wisdom about how we must see the prophecies that have been contained in the Bible as preparing us for these times so we can make the right decisions on how we're going to use this technology that we have that's bringing us so close together and helping us to share our thoughts around the world. How are we going to use it for our better good? And how are we going to use it to correct some of our mistakes? And how are we going to address some of our global health challenges that are forcing us to see that there really is no division of separate countries and separate boundaries? There's all one air. We all breathe in the same air. So let's all be one people under the one God. And so we're appreciating that wisdom from Mama D, and of course sharing it. And we're so grateful to be a part of this global teen talent competition that really shows that creativity is universal and our youth have so much to offer in bringing the healing of the arts to our world. So thank you, Zelda, and all of the team here who helped to make it happen.
Amen. And thank you. And tell Mama D, she knows she's one of my very favorites. And I apologize for not being able to be on the show today, or even call in for that matter. But we've got the Teen Talent Contest, and we thank her for allowing us the opportunity to share this information with the world so we can get all of the teens. We've got teens from Bulgaria, Australia, LA, Botswana. It's truly global. It's truly global.
Wow, that is amazing. And this is part of what's unifying us, to be able to reach out and share all the talent from all around the world and appreciate each other for who we are. This is just a brilliant thing to do, and I'm really excited. Now, during our break times, we'll be able to peek in and see some of the talent competitions. So we're looking forward to seeing these wonderful youth as they share what they've been given by our Creator to share with the world.
All right, now, so let's move. Might as well get this party started right here, right now, as we go to our first contestant. This is the September talent for the Global Virtual Teen Talent Contest.
Here we go.
Saha, and I'm 15 years old. I am based out of Sydney, Australia. And some of my hobbies is that I love singing, I love reading, playing the guitar, and just hanging out with friends at the city and stuff. I would love to have acting and maybe music as a career. Definitely acting is my main goal. I would love to win some Oscars and
sorry about that, y'all. Here we go.
I remember him.
Hi, my name is Shanissa Ha, and I'm 15 years old. I am based out of Sydney, Australia, and some of my hobbies is that I love singing, I love reading, playing the guitar, and just hanging out with friends at the city and stuff. I would love to have acting and maybe music as a career. Definitely acting is my main goal. I would love to win some Oscars and just get some nominations in the film industry. So, Alex, do you have anything to share with me? Nothing, really. You're just going to sit there and pretend. Real mature. I almost feel sorry for you. but I'm not going to do that anymore. You clearly don't think about me. How could you say it? You know, none of it was true. I would never say things like that about anyone. You know who would? You. And I'm sick of it. Why? That's all I want to know. Why? Were you jealous? Was that it? Do you know how ridiculous that sounds? You're the one that seems so confident all the time. And I'm just me. I thought it was maybe about your parents and you just taking it out on me. That's not a good enough excuse. You're not the only one with divorced parents. I'm sorry. It sucks. I should know. But I'm not the only one you should be taking it out on. And again, I was your best friend. And honestly, I don't think any excuse is going to be good enough. Goodbye, Alex.
You can go now. Alrighty, and while our judges are preparing, I think Falake, you will tell us what the judging criteria is.
Sure. So that was Janissa Howe, by the way. Janissa is out of Sydney, Australia, and she's our youngest contestant today at only 15 years old. So something that you want to look for. I'm sorry, Airman?
Spell her name for me.
Sure. And I'll put it in the chat too. Janissa is Jenissa. And so things that we want to look for are confidence. We want to see that the material that they've chosen matches the contestant. You know, it's in the right key if it's a song. It fits them if it's a performance piece, a monologue that was just done. And the level of the work. Are there any errors that we find? You know, so yeah, some showmanship.
Did I lose Naima? There she is. Okay, so the judging criteria is confidence.
Right back, here we are.
Originality, confidence. 1 through 5 is the score that we are giving them. And then we will continue with contestant number 2. And here we go. Contestant number 2.
My name is Mark Tiford. I'm 19 years old and I'm currently located in Sofia, Bulgaria. And what I strive towards is being great and meaningful stories and portraying great and meaningful characters. So complex, so real. They inspire audiences, make them heard and seen on the big screen. And just changing the way they perceive this world, educating them about important topics like mental health, and just changing, uniting them and make them work together to change the world, because you never know who these stories will inspire and what these people will create. And that is my number one goal, using my art to change the world. Thank you. You really? You actually believe that you're the victim here, don't you? You actually believe that? I had the FBI come to my dorm room. They took my car, they took my credit cards, they took the TV, they took the computer, and you weren't there. I had to get on a bus, book Mommy to the Holiday Inn. She had 3 suitcases with everything she owned in them. She was going on and on about the unfairness, the political. It was all political. There was no evidence. It was a travesty. It was injustice. On and on and on. The whole night she was shaking. Her whole body was shaking. And where were you, Dad? And Annie's 6 months pregnant. Her 3-year-old son is crying. He wants to know why his grandfather is on all the TV channels. They need her to calm down. They think she's going to deliver the baby prematurely. She can't calm down. They want to give her drugs. She doesn't want drugs. She won't take drugs. She doesn't know if her husband is going to have a job in the morning. Because suddenly, everybody who has anything to do with you, everybody who's ever so much as met you, suddenly everybody has become a suspect. Because you are toxic.
Okay, live voting. That is Mark Keyboard. You can vote for him now.
Awesome stuff there, man.
Hi, my name is Ollie Keel. I currently live in Los Angeles, and I am a sophomore at Otis College of Art and Design. My major is illustration, and I love art, comics, manga, and pop on the side. My goal in the future is to become a comic artist, which has been my whole dream as a kid, eventually. And so my art includes character designs mostly, characters of all races. And my goal is to make a comic using these different characters I created. I believe one day it will change the world. I have been creating art as long as I can remember. I have been sketching, coloring, and now doing digital art since 2020. Since I was a kid. I started in third grade, I believe, is when I started dragons when I moved on to people. And I worked with oil, watercolor, but pencil sketching and digital art is now like what I'm best at, I would say. I love illustration art, which is why I decided to major in it. I could focus on illustration for a comic book, which is what I want to do in the future. And I was awarded a scholarship through LUSD to attend the school I wanted to go to.
That is artist Ali
This is a
all the kids are amazing.
Time to get those votes in. Facebook.com, HlnTV1. And YouTube, HlnTV Show. For subscribing.
Hey guys, my name is Samuel Bennett. I'm the founder of Roma Boots, and we donate a pair of boots to a child in need for every pair that we sell. We've been around for 12 years and have donated boots in 30 countries around the world, including to you, and it's such an honor to be able to give you these boots Roma boots. Roma is more spell fabric, more means love, and that's how we do it. Thank
StreamYard is the sponsor. And thank you for watching the Higher Learning Network TV show, which airs Tuesdays at 6, Wednesdays at 1 on TV. Coming up very shortly, you'll hear remarks from the judges for our contestants. Alrighty, we will come back to the checkup for the neck up for the virtual spa for our judges. We always have something for them after the contest because they deserve to relax and just go, after a long week. But first, let's go to the actors. Actually, the first actor. Her name was Janissa. Is it Janissa or Janissa? Ha.
Yes.
I can't hear Falaki.
Okay. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Janissa. Ha. Thank you, everybody, so much for participating. Wow. So starting with Janissa out of Sydney, Australia. Like I mentioned, she is our baby for today. At just 15 years old, Janissa has such a passion for acting. Ever since she was little, it all started when she saw the movie Pitch Perfect. She knew after that she wanted to sing and act. She currently has some projects coming up, like short films, and has auditioned for bigger projects, like a TV series. And she got to the next round of auditioning for. Acting and singing remains a passion, and she hopes to become successful in the film industry and with some Oscars and Grammys in the future.
All right. That is for Janissa Ha from Sydney, Australia. She was number 1.
Yes.
Spell her last name for me.
Oh, let me put it back up there. Ha, H-A.
That's it?
Yep.
H-A.
All right, cool.
Okay. And number 2 is Mark T. Ford, who's also an actor. So if you could tell us a little bit about him.
Yes. So Mark T. Ford has done theater and plays in international theater festivals where he was awarded with awards for his acting. And recently he's begun self-producing and has starred in several short films about mental health. These films were selected to be screened at several international theater festivals. And it's just so cool. This kid is only 19 and interested in mental health.
Wow.
I love it. I love it. Every time that there's some amazing children here. He's working on the play Hamlet. And he is applying to drama schools so he can meet other artists like him and tell meaningful stories to audiences all around the world.
Wow. He just made the mark too. He's 19. How old was Janissa?
15.
15, okay.
You know what I liked about him? He did a frustrating piece, and he spoke very fast, fluid, and he didn't stumble.
Not once.
Not one. I don't know if he's well into a script or that was just a creative piece right there off the top. But usually that's a frustrating piece. And usually when somebody's under that kind of stress, they even if it actually happens, they'll stutter somewhere along out of the anger. But he went smoothly.
Yes, he did. Yes,
straight through.
Yes,
he did. Yeah. Wow.
And I like it. It's not his first language. It's like, wow, this kid is Bulgarian. We're crying like, yes.
Oh, wow.
There, yes. Love our actors. I'm with you. I saw that too, Airman.
Okay.
That from something called Angry Little Men. That was memorized. You memorized that from another.
Wow. Okay. Our next number 3 is Ali Keel.
Yes, Ali. I have the privilege of knowing him and our contestants. I've met them and love them also. And Ali has been creating artists, he mentioned, for as long as he can remember. And at 9 is when he started sketching dragons, and then he moved on to people, and he moved from watercolor to oils, and he figured out soon that he really enjoyed illustration art and comics and that whole genre. And he is currently studying. He is a college student. He is 19, and he won a scholarship to the school that he attends, and wants to be a comic book illustrator in the future.
Wow.
Hanna-Barbera better look out.
Yeah. It was beautiful. He's got beautiful artwork, and I mean, and he has the ability, you know, as I was talking about the tech space, he could bring that to life and act as a game, and that would be like really something, you know.
Yeah, he got some talent there, boy.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I loved your art as well, Ali, and Mom is watching. I just thank you.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Ma. Hey, Ma.
Good job, Mom.
Yes. Excellent job, Mom.
And Mom is a comedian, a poet, a chess tutor. She's a math instructor.
So that's where he got it from. So now we know.
The apple don't fall too
The
far from
apple
the
fell
tree.
right near the tree.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mom is on it. Mom is on it. Thank you, Mom, for being the leading guiding force, because that's why children do what they do.
Mom.
Because what they see done at home.
Yeah.
So
And his name is Ali.
Yes.
yeah. First name is Ali Keel.
Greatness.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ali, gone with your bad self. You had a good teacher. Mom was awesome. Mom, we might have to get together. I need to learn chess. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
That's on my to-do list. Moving right along. Do I have this name right?
Yes,
Zion
you do.
Wilson Chambers.
Zion was our last contestant of the day. Zion is our first yo-yo champion to be on the show, and he's an African-American young man. I love Zion. He's another one with a wonderful mom and a great family. Zion is from Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Yes. He is sponsored by Duncan Toys.
Of course.
He is extremely modest. But let me just tell you a little bit about him. He has competed in several competitions, including the Illinois State Yo-Yo Contest, the Midwest Regional Yo-Yo Contest, the U.S. National Yo-Yo Contest, and the most prestigious, the World Yo-Yo Contest. That one is super duper prestigious. He placed first in his age category in the Mid-East Yo-Yo Contest. He greatly enjoys skateboarding. He is he's 18 years old, and he's in his second year at Northern Illinois University. His hobbies include, in addition to skateboarding and yo-yo, are art. And he is, like Ali, who we were just talking about, he is also studying the exact same major in his college. He wants to be an illustrator. So I need to connect these guys, but he is studying art. And hopefully we'll have him back and show some of his work as well. Incredible. And I encourage everybody, if you didn't get a chance to, there was like I saw a slight delay on my end where I with this yo-yo, but guys, it is so intricate. It is amazing. And he is one of the few, when I was looking around, I didn't see anybody else Black doing it. And I mean, he's incredible, and just kudos to you, Mom, Dad, and family.
Because he was flipping and bringing it back, didn't skip, didn't mess up nothing. I was like, whoa.
Awesome. And here's the thing: do any of y'all know any of the tricks that he performed?
No.
When I saw I saw the Rock the Cradle. I saw Around the World.
Yeah.
And the Walk the Dog, but definitely Rock the Cradle. The Rock the Cradle is so hard to do because then you have to have that strength to put the yo-yo asleep long enough for him to be able to do those different assortments of tricks, and then keep it spinning while you bring it back up. You know, so it's difficult to do. And then you said Duncan. Duncan makes the best yo-yos. Yeah.
And now, who knew that Gene was our yo-yo expert today?
I knocked out a few windows trying to do that stuff.
A few people trying to do it.
Yeah.
I remember hitting myself in the head trying to do the yo-yo.
Girl, I can tell you how many pair of glasses I broke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lord,
I'm like this, boom, there's the yo-yo. All right. See?
And I love yo-yos. I'm just not good at it. So.
I do too. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am. Yo-yos was something.
Yeah. See, you guys, Gene got us. I didn't even know all that.
Thank you for the lesson, yo-yo. Deborah Smith says, please forgive me. Number 4. She gives him a 5.
Yes. All right now.
Okay.
4. Okay, Deborah. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was fast with it too, man. He was fast.
Yes, he
Yeah,
was.
he was really good.
He is self-taught.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's it.
Wow. He's self-taught.
Mm-hmm. And then his parents encouraged him, like took him, and went to those competitions for him and with him. And yes, it's something he just took to.
Wow.
His mom is also an artist and a librarian. And I can just say so much about her. We have it takes a team. It takes a team. And thank you all, the moms, dads that help get these children to do these amazing young people to do these incredible things.
And Deborah is doing more voting here. She says number 1, she gave a 4. Number 2, she gave a 5. Number 3, she gave a 5. And yes, she already did number 4. Yeah. Wow. Thank you, Deborah. We greatly appreciate that. Deborah is one of the Female Solution hosts. Her show comes on every 3rd Saturday from 12 noon until 2 p.m. And she's our very own travel agent here on the Female Solution. She took us to a trip. She didn't take us, we paid, but she arranged everything for our Women of Wonder first annual award that we did in Altamont, Florida. It's like a little suburb of, I think it's like 30 minutes from Orlando. So those are the contestants, judges, as you tally up your votes.
What was Zion's last name?
Wilson Chambers.
Yes.
Oh, it's Will.
Zion Wilson Chambers. So once again, number 1 was Janissa Ha, H-A. Number 2 was Mark Teaford, T-E-A-F-O-R-D. Number 3 was Ali Keel, K-I-E-L. And number 4 was Zion Wilson Chambers.
All right.
So while you are tallying up your votes, here's a little something for you. A little stress relief for the judges and for our viewing audience.
A walk through the forest preserves.
Yes. Things that will calm you down. This is what I do when I am
relaxation.
Breathe in and breathe out. We can't get to Jamaica, so we bring Jamaica. As you can see that below. It's de-stress time. Saturday. It's higher learning stress relief. A virtual experience. Breathe in and breathe out. Once more. Inhale deeply. share this with some. Oh, G. Are you ready, G? Are you with us?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You're about to see something you recognize here. Everything very grateful for our judges on the air and behind the scenes.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, no, it's video.
Oh, yeah.
Lisa.
Guilty.
Oh my.
And yes,
Lisa.
That was from the what was it
I
called?
didn't even take my mask off, man. I forgot I had the mask on.
Yeah, I know. I took mine off too when I saw. I was like, oh boy, what the heck? That was from the Bobby Toads. I think it was. Yeah, Bobby Toads.
That's it.
Yeah, children's wear. Actually, children's sneakers. Lisa E.
Yeah.
organized that. Most unusual sneakers I have ever seen in my life. The way he explained it is that the shoes somehow, or the flap or something, had toenails and the kids could polish them.
Yeah.
I was like,
Could paint them different colors.
yeah, I was like, oh wow, that's creative. Deborah
And then
says,
they lit up. They lit up.
So they could paint their own shoes.
Yeah, the toenails, the toenail of the shoe. You know, where your foot would place in there, and they had the toenails on top of the shoe. You could actually paint it.
And that's I've never seen it. I was like, whoa, that's a new one. I never heard of that one. D. Deborah says, I'm in your Eiffel Tower. What does that mean?
She's into.
Oh, it's behind you. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come on, Deborah. I'm in there too. I was like, oh, I couldn't travel this year, so I go to Paris every time I look at this every day.
Wow.
You can't go to Paris. You bring Paris to you. That's how we do.
I have to wait to go, so we have to see, but I bring it to me.
Right on, right on.
So, but pretty soon we'll get there, Deborah. You'll plan the trip and we'll go.
Okay. It is time. It is time. It is time. Before we leave, judges, you can, send your votes by email. But this is something that I wanted to point out for all of us, because we all have a cell phone. I recently discovered, and I want everybody to go to the blog here that will explain everything. The cell phone in which we all have apps on them, and those apps are tracking our every move. And if you are not part of the problem, you need to be part of the solution. And the solution is to get those apps, to get paid for those apps on your phone. So go to the blog, ZeldaSpeaks.wordpress.com, and you will see what the video is all about. I wanted to play it for it, but for some reason or another, it has a mind of its own today. And it doesn't want to play. But go to the blog and you'll see it there, ZeldaSpeaks.wordpress.com. Okay? And that way, I just discovered all of these apps. I had 130. I'm down to 100. I'm getting them off because the marketers, and D, you very well know this, every time you download an app, you are being traced and tracked, and that information is being sold to marketers. And marketers are making to the tune of $25 billion. And my question is, how come we're not getting some of this? We are for lack of a better word, we are a commodity. We are, I'll just say guinea pigs. Anyway, so they're tracing all of our information. Well, there's a brother on the south side of Chicago. His name is Michael Harrison, and Michael has started an app called Tapestry. I'll need to put that in there too. Tapestry is an app for the for 1 year. It's $9.95, and you can earn money, the same money that they're earning billions off of you. You can earn money as well. For the first year, it's only $9.95 because it's usually $9.95 a month. But for those who are joining now, it's $9.95 for the whole year. So I'm deleting every app that I'm not using it. And once I download the Tapestry app, because I don't want all those apps on my phone when I download, because I'm not getting paid from it. Tapestry is the app. Well, let me put that in there right now. Tapestry is that, and it's not like it sounds too. It's there's the question: are the apps downloaded on your cell phone paying you a portion of the $25 billion? I don't think so. Tapestry is the app that pays you for your data. Yep, your data is important, and Tapestry shares the revenue. I don't know anybody else that's doing it. And you can join at this link, but the link is it's just so many numbers and letters. Just go to my blog. The updates are on my blog, ZeldaSpeaks.wordpress.com. And the winner of the contest today will be announced Monday morning, mindfulness, 7 until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time on blogtalkradio.com, The Female Solution, and also right here on HlnTvShow. Okay? So that's where we will be. And you got a judge. You've got judges. You've got some work to do because I don't know who it's going to be because, wow, they're all good. Jenna Sahar, number 1. Number 2, Mark T. Ford. Number 3, Ali Keel. And number 4, Zion Wilson Chambers. Wow. So good luck with that, judges. Send those in. And
you can vote too.
I'm sorry?
And I was saying the audience can vote too.
Yes. Any comments before we leave, people?
Thank you so much, contestants, for being a part of this today. Thank you for your bravery. You know it takes courage to do this, and cannot thank you enough. Parents as well for inspiring, mentoring, guiding, paying for lessons, to travel expenses and so forth. We believe in you. Thank you again for being with us today. Audience, for supporting you. We appreciate it.
Alrighty, D, any closing thoughts?
No, I just think that this was a really, all the talent that we have here is like really good, but I think I really enjoyed this session for this month because it was so diverse. You know what I mean? We had the look, my brain, the one that's doing the yo-yo. And then I think this was the first time that we had an actual artist that was in the graphics and the painting segment. So, I really, really enjoyed it because it just was that pure diversity. So that was awesome.
Yes.
They're so great.
Yes. I love that. And more to come. Yeah.
And of course, we always have some students who send in last minute shows, and it's like they don't realize that the editing that is involved in this. So we apologize if we didn't get you in on time, but you've got to get them in. One week.
They go the next round, right? Can you use them for the next round?
Yep.
So they go into the next round.
Yeah,
that's good. And I think the more people hear about this, the more people that will, come. And it's a good idea to post out there on social media, hey, you have a kid that's, talented, would like to be a part of the show. So that's another thing maybe do.
Right.
Yes.
And the fact that they win cash, everybody likes money.
Yeah.
And prizes.
That's true. So yeah, we'll get more. It's awesome though.
Jean, any closing comments? We see they're calling you, Airman, to go on the air. So
I know there's been calls from people. I really enjoy this. Every day or every week, it's something totally different. When you look to expect something then you get something totally different, like this yo-yo thing, man. I haven't, and the cartoon guy, the guy that draws the cartoon.
Yeah.
Those those are two events that I never expected, but they still qualify to be in a talent show because it displays any talent that you have. But those are two talents I never expected. And then Zion with the yo-yos, it just brings back memories, man, of some of the moves that he was doing all the moves in one. I had to do moves separately. So he just connected all of his moves so fast and flipped the yo-yo around, man. He's a bad man. He's a bad man. And like you said, all the other yo-yo champs were none were black.
No,
never.
So he's gonna be there.
Ever.
He's gonna be there. Yes.
Wow, that's awesome.
Wow.
Yep.
This is going to be a tight one. I don't
Yes,
know. I can't wait to see.
It's hard. Yeah, this is a very difficult one because it's so diverse, you know.
Yeah. Wow. We have
He's a bad man.
We have Janissa Ha from Australia. We have Mark from Bulgaria. Is Ali, you said you know him. Is he from Chicago?
He is a Los Angeles.
From LA.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Okay.
And Ali is from here.
No, he's from Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Oh.
Zion is from here.
Zion is from Chicago.
Outside Chicago.
Wow.
Oh,
That's gonna
okay.
be tough. That's gonna be tough. I'm so glad I don't have to vote. That's gonna be a tough one. And the results will be posted on the blog as well. So please remember to go to blog ZeldaSpeaks.wordpress.com.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty now, judges, get those votes in. Oh, and the audience has until when, Falaki, to get those votes in?
At 11:59 p.m.
Sunday at 11:59 p.m. because on Monday morning, mindfulness from 7 until 9 is when we'll be announcing it. I want to thank my lovely judges and my right arm and my left arm and my left foot and my right foot. I want to thank you all for being here, and we'll see you back here. The next one is November 25th, I believe it is. I wrote it down. Yep, Saturday, November. October.
They come so fast.
October 29th. I know, right?
They do.
So fast. I have forgot.
I
They come
didn't
around
until
so
I looked
fast.
and I was like, oh my gosh, it's been a month already.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to make sure the talent goes to click and download the app and create their videos and, you know, talk about the fact that they were on the show, on the contest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on.
And I wanted to ask right quick, Airman, can you also share the app, the name that we need to check out?
I haven't gotten the app yet.
Yeah, okay.
But when I do, it'll break here. That's for sure.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
It's going to break right here.
I'm gonna have so much fun with that. Here's the thing, man. If I could say this real quick.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna be the only air talent for now. I'm gonna shop around on the shift. So I'll do 1 week like it'll be the morning show. Then the next week it'll be the afternoon drive. Then it'll be a midday show. So I'm going to try to do every show but different days.
That's pretty cool.
Wow,
and then you can do live right here with us.
Right.
Yeah, I would like to do that. So Zelda, you and I will talk about being live.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. I don't know how that got up there, but somebody says Higher Learning Network said, oh, yeah. We'll be there.
All right.
Come on. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. We'll see you back here Monday morning, mindfulness, 7 till 9 a.m. Central Standard Time with the winner. Good luck, contestants. Keep sending those in. HlnTvShow@gmail.com is the email address to send it to. Okay. And we will see you then. Until then, stay on purpose, stay empowered, stay tuned to your next October 29th Global Virtual Talent.
Oh, what happened?
I think, did it end? It just ended because it was an hour? Is that what happened for like
That's what I think. It got cut off. Like,
because I think some of them do that. I know, like on Zoom, when that time hits, boom, it just cuts you off. So I wonder if that's it. So maybe she had it set for a time.
wow.
We're still live though.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, well, hi guys. Well, we're still here. All right. She'll find us and come back.
Yes, she will.
You think so?
Yeah,
The-
she
I
had
could
to
see
go.
the,
So yeah, she'll be back.
I could see the clock in the upper corner ticking. There she is.
Told you, there she is.
That's all, folks. That's what I love about StreamYard. Is that even if you get kicked out, it'll hold it for you. You can come back and it'll come right back on.
Right, just come right on back. Right.
I thought they gave us the hook. Like,
Yeah.
Right. Gives you let you right back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't have the benefit of that on what was it? Zoom. We didn't have that.
No. Oh, you had to log all the way back in.
Right. Yep.
Wow.
Well, you got kicked out. You were just out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you were just out. So you can see that there's the information at the bottom. You can join us on Monday Morning Mindfulness on our YouTube channel, youtube.com, Higher Learning TV Show, and on Facebook, ZeldaSpeaks. Okay? All right. See you then.
Really quick, I wanted to say, Deborah had asked the question. She said, number 5, the boots were so cute. What was the talent? So that was not a competitor. That was one of our new sponsors. Zelda, can you talk a little bit for a second about that? Roma, right? Isn't it Roma?
Roma Boots.
Right, Roma. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is the young man I met 12 years ago when he first started. He had no boots. He had an idea. The organization that I volunteer at, I've been volunteering there, European American Association, for over 30 years. It just celebrated 30 years. He is the nephew of the owner. And he told his uncle, told his uncle about the project, and that's how it got started.
Wow.
And they're both from Romania. So they see the devastation of the children all over the world. I mean, they've been to hundreds of countries where children are literally walking with no shoes on, in the mud, in the dirt, in the rain. And he wanted to do something about it. And as soon as he was up and able to get those boots manufactured, he decided that for every pair that a person bought, he would give away a pair. And they've given away millions of boots. So
I love that. That is just awesome.
Yeah. So RomaBoots.com is the name of the website. And I think I have about 4 pair.
Yes. And I got one. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, they're big, they're comfortable,
they make them for adults too? Adults and I thought it was just for the kids. Oh wow.
Oh no. It started as a way to give children the opportunity to have boots, and he ventured out because the parents wanted to know how come we can't see the boots too.
Parents wanted some too.
Yeah, how come we can't have the boots too? So what I did, I said, okay, then we'll just I'm gonna pull this up so people can see Roma Boots. There it is, right there.
Yeah, they're very pretty. I remember you showing, they're really cute.
Roma Boots, there you go. Yeah. And it's from all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They've got boots for every day of the week, and short boots, tall boots, long boots, short boots, just boots.
So they're like rain boots, right? They're like the Wellies sort of. Well, Wellies is a brand, but similar rain boots.
And they just got, this is one of my favorites here. I don't
have
them.
They look floral. Those are pretty.
Yeah, I don't have them.
Ain't tired of y'all. I got to run.
Okay.
All right. I will see you next week. Okay. Deuces, y'all.
We'll see you next month, and we'll do it all over again.
That works.
All righty. Love, peace, and hair. All right.
Bye, Airman. Talk to you later.
All righty. Thanks, Airman. Bye-bye now. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the Roma boots, so you can go to the site for yourself and see what it is that you like, and just know that every pair of boots that you buy, someone will benefit from them. A child, I should say, actually will benefit from. Who knows? He may be giving them to adults now, but that's where we are with that. So thank you much. And we'll see you next week, and we'll do all over. Oops, next month, not next week. We'll see you Monday morning mindfulness. Monday morning mindfulness. And for those who would like to support the Teen Talent Contest with prizes and cash for winners, you can use our Cash App and Zelle too. ZeldaSpeaks. So yes, we do take and when you donate to the Higher Learning Network, even though it's in my name, all the proceeds benefit the prizes and the t-shirts and the cash and all the other things that we give the children. because where would we be without the children? So thank you, my young people. We will see you on Monday Morning Mindfulness. Thanks for watching. Namaste, shalom, hotel. On the words of Soul Train, love the hair grease. We out. All right. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.